Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with a recreation of the package, eBay packages video that I did earlier. Encountered the screensaver issue with the Microsoft LifeCam software, which I thought I'd fixed. And since I thought I fixed it, went on and did the rest of the video and nope, lost the video again. So anyway, I got quite a few packages today of varying shapes and sizes. I've already taken them out of the packages, obviously. I did have a registered postcard while I was doing the other packages, and I had to go and get the post office that, so there will actually be one physical unwrapping. So we'll go through them in the original order. And the first one was a small package. It's an auction that I won for 1 cent. Although they charged me $6.50 postage, but I don't begrudge people trying to get some money for something, because 1 cent is a bit too low. So we have my first, come on camera, focus, my first Vectrex cartridge, Scramble. So not bad getting one of the best games on the Vectrex as my one and only cartridge, but also getting it for 1 cent. Now I've also cleaned the cartridge up. Inside here was an actual cobweb and a lot of dirt. I've given that one clean, and it does actually work, so I've given it a quick test because I did the video earlier today. Now next package, sorry, I've got these stacked in reverse order now. Now we can blame this next one on Crow. Put a link down below so you can go and look at his video where he showed a shoot 'em up for the Sega Genesis Mega Drive that I'd never seen before, and it looked quite interesting. And you know me, I love my shoot 'em ups. So I searched on eBay, and lo and behold, there was a copy there. Now I could see the stickers on there. Only trouble is this case, the label doesn't look quite right. It's a little wonky, but anyway, we won't get too fussy over that because I'm not going for a Genesis full collection or anything like that. At least not at this stage. I'm just getting games I like, or picking up some bulk ones that have got games I like in them. So it's an ex-rental. Cartridge label's a little worse for wear, but as far as and it has the manual, which is pretty good for a rental one. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as the game works, so I definitely want to play this one. Looks very interesting, and the case shuts okay. And if that's not the right cover, and I can't get those, those stickers a bit yucky, I can always try and do a reproduction cover, which is actually what that maybe looks like. And they've selected the wrong one. They selected the American one instead of the what would have been the power release. Now the next package, next size package, had 2 items in it. They were both 99 cents. And the first one is for my primary collection, which is the Master System, and it's a copy of Impossible Mission, which is an awesome title to get for 99 cents, and getting the two together lowers the postage. I think $6 postage altogether, so this is $4 a title, so that's not a bad case. And inside we have instructions and a cartridge that are in very, very good condition. So that's another one that I didn't have, so that takes the collection up another one. And with that one is a game for the PS2, Tetris Worlds. I don't have a Tetris game for the PS2, and we have 3 PS2s in the family, so one out here in the lair and one in each of the 2 younger daughters' bedrooms. So I'm sure that'll get a bit of play around the family. So, and manual doesn't look like it's been touched. Disc looks good. I said I really don't buy a lot of discs, and it's a blue one, and there's virtually no marks on it at all, so I've gotten very lucky there. I said I have shied away from buying disc-based retro stuff online and try and pick it up at the stores. Okay, now I'll work through these piles. So it was a large box, about this big. I've already packed it and flattened it. Alright, now these are obviously going to be in reverse order again. So the first one is Wonder Boy in Monsterland, one that I didn't have. It's in the different case. So a little bit tatty on the label. but the cartridge is really good condition, and the manual looks okay in that sleeve as well. So not sure what to do with that, whether to put it in another case or keep it in this one. I mean, it's still a Sega case technically, it just doesn't match the other cases, so we'll leave that as a wait and see at the moment. That's definitely another one for the collection. Now another one, I'm not 100% sure whether I've got one or not, Ghost House. It's not that rare, but I don't think I had one. It's not in too bad condition, there's a little bit of plastic off there, but the case is complete. And we have manual and cartridge, and the cartridge labels is in really good condition. That sounds reasonably interesting. Now one that I did already have, Shinobi, but this copy is really mint. There's not a mark on the whole thing, it's not, the case isn't dirty, opens up properly, and the manual and the cartridge do not look like they've been touched. And that's even shiny. Oops. It clips properly shut too, which is also good. Now a game I did have a copy of, Ghosts and Goblins. Well, that's alright, it's a good one to trade for somebody who doesn't have Ghosts and Goblins. Otherwise go on my eBay site. Box is a little grotty, but we do actually have the manual and the cartridge. The cartridge isn't too bad, a little bit of lift on the edge and that can be fixed. So it's not a bad one. Next we have another title that I didn't have, Populous. And the actual case is in really good condition. I mean, it's a little bit dirty, but there's no tatters or cracks. And it's a really solid case too, because it's got a really thick manual and the label, so it's in really good condition. So most of that is just sticker gunk, so I can clean that up. That's another one. It's definitely in the increases the collection numbers. Now another one I had a copy of already was Tasmania. It's available for trade or sale, and this is in really good condition. We've got a manual and really good looking cartridge label. Once again, a little bit of lift there, but that can be fixed. There's no rips or wear marks. Now another one that I had loose but didn't actually have in the box, and is actually a really good game, Super Space Invaders. So it's got classic Space Invaders plus several different variants in it. It's actually quite a good fun Space Invaders game. That case is in really good condition, and inside we have a absolute mint manual and mint cartridge. Okay, just have a look. Yeah, you've just got to clip it in line and it works. Now another one that I didn't have before, Aerial Assault. It's another shooting game, so our label's in really good condition. And we have manual and the cartridge. Cartridge label's a little dirty, but other than that, it's a pretty good one for the collection. Now another one that I do have a copy of is Hang On. But this is a pretty good condition copy. And we have both the manual and quite a nice glossy cartridge as well. And another one that I definitely have is a Sonic the Hedgehog original. But we've got one, this is a really good case, so it can always be used to swap something else out. And we'll just have the cartridge with that one. Now another one that I didn't have, so it's another one of the Alex Kidd ones, so Alex Kidd in High Tech World. And our box is in good condition, just a little bit of sticker gunk. And we have a really good condition label, just missing the manual out of that one. And I said from my Master System collection, I'm really not concerned about getting them all with manuals. We have a slightly worse for wear copy of Transbot. although the cartridge is in really good nick. It's just the box that's a bit tardy, so that cartridge looks really good. Right, another one that I didn't have. It's the Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. Not too bad. We have a little crack in the case there. A little bit of plastic lift. We might be able to swap that around for one of my commons. But the cartridge is okay. Sorry, it's white. Right, there we go. That's another one, definitely for the collection. We've got a couple of loose ones with that one. I've definitely got both of these. We have Wonder Boy, a good game, and World Cup Italia 90. Just a couple of loose ones to trade or to sell with a couple of spare Master Systems. Alright, so that's not bad from today's lot. So in this package was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games. It cost me about $25, and out of that we have 7 definitely for the collection, 1 which will probably be a swap over, and then that previous one was another Master System game, so that's 8 for the collection. So I think that takes me up to 90. Now we have the package that I just picked up for the post office just a little while ago. It's all the way from France, going by the Paris stamp and paid in euros. We're pretty safe in assuming that. So cut him open, and I've only ordered one thing from France, so I'm pretty sure what this is. Interesting how things show up in groupings, isn't it? And it is a boxed copy of the 32-in-1 multi-card, so Vectrom for the Vectrex. So I'll be able to have this pretty much permanently plugged into the side of my Vectrex and play things like Armour Attack, Berserk, Blitz, Star Castle, Cosmic Chasm, Heads Up, Hypertrace, Fortress of Narzod, Polar Rescue, Rip-Off, Scramble, Solar Quest, Space Wars, Spike, Clean Sweep, Web Wars, Art Master, Badlam, Vaders, Melody Master, Mindstorm 2, Narrow Escape, Nebula Commander, Pole Position, Mr. Boston, Rockeroids Remix, Spinball, Starhawk, Star Trek, Tour de France, Patriots, and Pong. So now you don't select from a menu in this, you've got little dip switches that you select. So inside we have the actual cartridge. They've wrapped that cartridge as well to make sure it didn't get jostled around. And you undo that, and there's the cartridge. Now Steve Benway has actually a little while back was reviewing games on the Vectrex, and this is what he was using. So as with his, there are no instructions. Oh yes, there are. No, you just got to squint. Next to the game list, if you look really carefully, you can get it in focus, are the switch settings. So just got to do a bit of a squint, and hopefully that should protrude out the side. So as long as the Vectrex is off, we should be able to select the game without ever taking the cartridge out. So that'll preserve my Vectrex's cartridge slot. So that is a really good pickup if you're a Vectrex owner. I mean, I would still collect some of the Vectrex titles individually, but rather than bother picking them up loose, I'll save my money and look out for ones that are in a box and with an overlay, because the games are more fun to play with an overlay, and gradually build up the collection otherwise. But they are extremely dear, so I don't see myself picking up any of those anytime soon. I mean, there was an auction that went in the US recently that actually had, I think, 11 boxed ones in good condition, and that's the cheapest they've ever gone for, and that went for well over 250 US for 11 titles boxed. So that's about the cheapest I've seen boxed ones for quite a while. Alright, thank you very much. Hope I haven't waffled on too much in that one, and hopefully we've got a proper video this time. And yes, a warning, if you've got a Microsoft LifeCam, disable your screensaver if you can, because it doesn't like it at all. Alright, thank you very much and catch you next time.